Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, my name's Kyle Krueger, and this is Krueger with a Dot. Today I have a guest star. Her name is, can you say your name?
Chelsea?
Cool. She's from Deviantart.
Scarlet Studmouse is the name.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. She's a huge fan of wrestling and Sonic.
Very. What'd you think of last night's Raw?
Oh, man. It was awesome. It was much better than all the other Raws, that's for sure. And, yeah, the crowd stole the show. So...
Aw, man, Beach Ball Mania.
There should be a shirt about that, but I don't know. But...
yeah, with it only being like a one-time thing, I highly doubt that they'll make a shirt about it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you some questions.
Alright.
Okay, what's your favorite match of all time?
Probably Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit.
Oh man, that's a good one. I do respect all three of them.
How about yours?
Oh man, that's hard. I think Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25, but that's a hard one. It's just that this is a hard thing to do.
That match was so awesome.
Oh man, that's what I'm gonna miss about Undertaker. His matches are just so great. I'm gonna miss that from him.
Yeah, hopefully it's not the last we've seen of him.
All right. Okay. So, favorite tag team?
Currently I'd have to say DIY of all time. I don't really have a favorite.
My favorites are, let's see here. Currently, let's say, for me, it's Enzo and Big Cass. It's just that they're kind of wasted in Raw.
Yeah, especially Cass.
And Golden Truth, which, you know, I love them. They should have been in that triple, that fatal four-way instead of Sheamus and Cesaro, because, you know, I get what they're trying to do with Sheamus by turning him face, but you didn't have to use Cesaro to turn him face.
Right, he could have turned face a much different way, maybe betraying the League of Nations.
Well,
back when that was still a thing.
League of Nations suck. Do you know what it was? Here's what it was. It was just boring white guy, boring Latino guy, and boring fat white guy.
Yeah, I like the League of Nations, but I can definitely see where you're coming from.
They didn't have a personality. Say what you want about Social Outcast. They at least had a personality. Okay, maybe they were wasted, but at least they actually felt like a team. Okay, back onto the Golden Truth. I wish they were used more. Let's just hope they're used somewhere, because I have the shirt. No, really, I have the shirt.
Yeah, I wish I had more attire.
Okay, my favorite tag team is the Hardys. I'm glad they're back.
Honestly, same here. When they showed up at WrestleMania, I screamed seeing the YouTube video. I was just like, they're back? What?
Oh, man. Like, let's just hope Matt Hardy does the broken gimmick. Because if it doesn't, then there's no point to bring them back. Because he's really hot with that gimmick.
Either that or maybe try to have Stephanie try to help him get towards being fixed again.
I bet Stephanie's not going to be back for a while because, you know, the injury angle. Okay, so, what's your worst match? The worst match you have ever seen?
I really don't have one, because really all of the matches that I've seen so far have been alright in quality. But, like, there's this match with Dana Brooke. She botched a lot during that match, and it made the other person look absolutely horrible. I think it was a match against Bayley, I think? Either Bayley or Becky. Either one of the four horsewomen.
I like Dana Brooke. She's awesome, but yeah, I haven't seen that match. Should I stay away from it?
I wouldn't suggest you stay away from it, but it was at a time when Dana was still considered green,
Okay.
Now Dana's improved a lot.
Alright, my least favorite match. Oh, every time when I see it, it hurts me. Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. No, trash
that idea immediately.
You know what they should have done? They should have done like a Yoshitatsu versus Jack Swagger match, but no. You know, like, why is this a thing? This should never be a thing. If you want to give Jerry Lawler a match, oh my god, oh my god. You know what? I bet...
Especially at WrestleMania, too, like, such a wasted opportunity for a person like Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, like you said,
Yoshitatsu,
like you said.
Oh my!
I even say Brodus Clay was a wasted opportunity, but no, they give it to Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler at the biggest wrestling stage.
Even Booker T and JR, couldn't save this match.
Exactly, and those two are two of the best commentators WWE's had.
Well, I wouldn't say Booker T's the greatest, but he is a really good commentator. But oh, that match just hurts. It just, okay, so let's just say that match never existed, and let's move on. Okay.
I mean, WWE's acting like it did, so that's good.
Okay, so they can erase CM Punk, but they can't erase this match. It's just stupid. And anyways, let's go back to, okay, who do you think is the WWE wrestler that needs to be pushed the most?
Underrated talent, I think Tyler Breeze. And from Raw, I would definitely have to go ahead and say someone like Sami Zayn or Jinder Mahal.
I would say Cesaro, because he's so strong, because he's really strong and they haven't used him.
Right, he has yet to be used properly.
You know what he did? He lifted the Great Khali, like he spinned him around, and the Great Khali's like the tallest wrestler they have, and just, oh my god, sorry, I get too enthusiastic. So anyway, okay, what do you think is Undertaker's worst match? You can pick anything.
Worst match. This is hard. I don't think the Undertaker's really had a specific bad match.
For me, like, if you ever watched WrestleMania 15, I think his match with Big Boss Man sucked. Oh, God. You know what some people say about that match? Well, Undertaker should not fight Big Boss Man. I said... Huh?
And, I mean, I don't understand the reasoning behind it.
It's because Taker's part of the Ministry and Big Boss Man's part of the corporation. It was a war between them, and here's what I did. When I did my rebooking of it, I replaced him with Ken Shamrock, because it leads up to their Backlash match. And even though Undertaker wins, you know what Ministry Undertaker's character is? He makes everybody's life a living hell. He makes everybody miserable. He feeds off misery. And when he beats Ken Shamrock, it's like, okay, I beat you at WrestleMania. I beat you. But guess what? You're still not miserable. So I'm still going to make you miserable.
And that would have been a great setup, too.
But, like, it's just, okay. So, I'm going to give you a Sonic question. Do you have a favorite Sonic character?
Female, Rouge, male, Silver.
Female, Rouge, male, Tails. For me, have you ever played a Sonic game?
Yes. I'm currently playing Sonic Rush right now.
How was that game?
It's really good. It introduces my second favorite female, Blaze, so I'm happy about that.
So one of the things that I actually do in my life is very muchly so, like, I try to make these Sonic stories, and I try to make them good.
So, kind of like fanfics?
Not fanfics, just original ideas, and, like, I just come up with them, and yada yada yada, and then just, woo. So, what do you think, you should watch this series called Ask the Sonic Heroes.
Isn't that by Sonic Hero?
Huh?
Isn't that by a person named Sonic Hero?
No, it's by Sonic Song.
Oh, I got... Yeah, I think I watch it.
Oh man, it's so awesome. These are some of the funniest questions they have ever answered. Okay, so what other series do you like?
I like this series when I'm getting into the Sonic fandom. It was like a plushie series. I forget the name of it, but it had like Sonic and then classic Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. I think it had Amy and Cream in it, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I meant, what are your favorite cartoons? Like, do you have favorite cartoons?
Ren and Stimpy, Animaniacs, South Park, Old Family Guy, and American Dad.
For me, it's Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, SpongeBob, Ed and Eddie, a lot of other shows. I do enjoy South Park. I actually asked, like, one of my friends who's getting into South Park, and, I'm glad. My cousin introduced me to South Park. It's fun.
It is such a funny show, and
Like,
plus, like, they can make fun of, like, real-life issues and make it hilarious.
I will do anything to, like, do something. So, okay, so what do you think, could make and break Raw? Like, do you think they need a new writer?
I think what breaks Raw right now is the fact that nearly every single one of their shows has been down in ratings compared to SmackDown, except for, I think, the Raw after Mania. And something that makes Raw is how much talent they have on it, like Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Balor, Owens, Joe, and I'll even admit that Roman's getting better.
Even though he's still boring, he's still whiter than bread. I mean, he's not white, but you get what I mean. He's boring.
Yeah, but he is getting progressively better each step.
I'm trying to figure that out, but I get what you mean. So here's this thing of what. Okay, so what do you think makes SmackDown better than Raw?
SmackDown, I think it's how Shane connected with the audience and how he allows the audience to decide. And for Raw, Stephanie just went with her own tune. But I think with the addition of Kurt Angle as the new GM, I think that Raw will definitely, hopefully, beat SmackDown in ratings.
So what do you think was... Okay, so what do you think was the most disappointing match you ever seen? Like, it's a match between two guys that could have a good match, but it wasn't as up to par.
I think that the match against, and this may sound cliche, but I think that the match with Roman Reigns and how it ended was disappointing, because a legend like Undertaker shouldn't lose to a guy like Roman Reigns, in my personal opinion.
It wasn't the worst Undertaker match, but here's two disappointing matches I have. One is Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 22. Now, don't get me wrong, the Dirt Dream match was okay. It was better. Kinda.
Yeah, just a teensy bit because they were much younger back then.
No, I meant their older, like, their Dirty Dream match. It was better, but their WrestleMania 22, like, their WrestleMania 20 match just sucked. They didn't beat the crap out of each other. Not even Stone Cold could have saved that match. And the second disappointing match is Randy Orton versus Triple H at WrestleMania 25. And you know why that was disappointing to me? You have this amazing storyline with Randy Orton crossing the line with Triple H's family, his everything, and this is what they do. So, do you know what I say? Yeah, their match at Backlash was better, but guess what? It wasn't. Guess what? I wish that was the WrestleMania match. So, do you know what it felt like? So all this amazing build-up was for nothing.
Right, it was just like, the build-up for it was excellent. It was a great storyline, and involving Legacy and the McMahon family into it was absolutely genius. But then at WrestleMania, it just seemed like they didn't care about the storyline.
No, I think they both cared, but it's just that what could have made that match better? It could have been a hardcore match. It could have been like, could have been something.
All right.
You're going?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
See you. That was my friend, everybody. Have a good day, everybody.